not to sound too cliche, but like, man, I've always lived my life like I was a champion. You know, I wake up every day, I talk like a champion, I walk like a champion, I carry myself like a champion every day. Not a Bellator champion, but just a champion in my everyday life, just because that's who I am as a person. You know, I want to be one of those guys that are teaching people that, like, you don't need a label or a title or be like the best at what you do in your job, but if you're a great person, you can be a champion every day of your life. So that's what I preach, and that's how I carry myself. So I guess I've been translating that or transitioning that over into Bellator too. It was amazing, man. And honestly, when I won, I wasn't even thinking about any of that stuff. You know, I was just having a blast being there. You know, it was really one of those times where I was just present in the moment. You know, not really thinking about the belt or the win or fighting Michael Chandler or who was coming up next or what people were saying. I wasn't thinking about anything. I was just really just in the moment and really kind of embracing that joy and that happiness of that moment. And I wasn't really thinking about anything else. But afterwards, after I calmed down and everything came to light and I started to refocus, I started thinking, like, man, you know what, like, it felt good because I felt like I was able to let people know, like, you can't overlook people in this sport. Any day, at any time, any given week, anybody can show up and just show out, you know, and that's what I did that night. And I think I outclassed Chandler, not as far as just my skills, but just my personality, what I brought to the cage, and I think people connected with that, and that really woke people up also. Not just my performance, but the way I carry myself. I think people really enjoyed themselves in that night, you know. I think so, but, you know, at the same time, I don't know, man. There's been different things been said that he was injured, he was hurt, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, man, I've been in plenty of fights, hurt and injured. And, you know, I went through the Bellator lightweight tournament, the second tournament when I won. You know, I popped my rib. I had a busted shoulder and a bad knee. I went through all 3 fights. I didn't complain once. I didn't give any, like, reasons on why I did.